Andrew, at one point tonight, did you think you were never going to solve the puzzle of the Fife Flyers netminder?
I mean, he was good. He was fantastic tonight. I think the shot count was huge, into the 50s. And at the same time, I thought they defended very hard, blocking a lot of shots, boxing out well. I think the way we played and the tempo that we played with and the buy-in for 60 minutes really paid off. We saw it pay off in the third, and I think we tired them out a little bit, and we really capitalized. It was a good, solid win for us.
There was notable more time in the offensive zone tonight, and the puck seemed to stick there more. The cycles seemed to be more frequent. Just how pleasing was that for you to see that come back a little bit?
Yeah, big time. I mean, that's obviously a staple of our game, and I think it really started last night, to be honest. I actually liked our game even more last night. I thought we went into Manchester and really played to our strengths, played a committed team effort, and, we're obviously not scoring the way we want to right now. Hopefully, and I'm almost certain that is going to come, but I liked the way we approached the weekend here. We just played the right way the whole time, and we didn't let anything get to us, and just carried on, and eventually, the results came.
Was this the most complete weekend that you've seen from this group so far?
I mean, the memory goes with so many games, but yeah, of late, absolutely. I think you could argue some of the CHL performances and early season performances when we were really humming, they were great too. But for recently, absolutely. I thought we were very solid in a lot of areas. And the most exciting thing is I think we have a long way to go. I think we can definitely improve in some areas, and we're gonna go at that hard here coming up to try to fix those other spots.
Sean Morrison made his debut tonight. We saw what he can bring on the ice. What do you think he's going to bring to the club as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, a ton. Just a ton. I think tonight was just a little sneak peek. We had one practice that he was with the group on, and then we had one where he skated on his own yesterday, where the guys obviously played in Manchester. And he didn't have a training camp this year. I think this next week is going to be huge. I think it was great to get him into a game this week and get some rust off before an absolutely critical weekend coming up. And I think this week in practice will be good for him. But back to your question, I think a lot. I think stability. I think the defensive awareness. He's just so aware out there. He skates great. I think that is going to come up even more once he gets his legs under him. I think his playmaking ability is there too. A good first pass. I think his penalty kill will be critical. And I just really like the guy. He's a lot of fun. It's cool. It's a real privilege, and I feel very lucky to get to coach a guy like that going forward. I'm excited for it, and I think the guys are too. I think he's going to bring a lot, that veteran experience, and I think a lot of our D are probably going to learn a thing or two from him as well. And it's just a real feel-good story, and I think a real exciting one for our club and our fan base, and really, I mean, to get a guy like that just shows. He's not here for the money. Just shows everything else that the club's doing, the right way and so forth.